Hey everyone, welcome to the very first episode of the Swift UI animation series. I'm going to explore how to create beautiful interactive animations using Swift UI, from simple transitions to more complex effects. I'll be walking you through every step to level up your UI. Each episode, we will focus on a specific type of animation like opacity, scaling, rotation, and much more. By the end of this series, you will have a whole suite of animations to make your app more dynamic and engaging. Today we are starting with one of the most basic yet effective animations in SwiftUI, opacity animation. You will learn how to make a view smoothly fade in and out using the opacity modifier, and we will trigger this effect using a simple button. Alright, let's jump right into the code and see how we can make that happen. Here's the basic setup for our animation. Just a simple view, nothing new here. Let's start by creating an image that will later show how to use the animation. Let's modify that image and give it a height and a weight, and also use a resizable modifier here. Let's also give it a foreground color of yellow, just to make it stick out. We also have a variable that will toggle the value when the button is pressed. I'm going to paste some code for the button so you don't have to watch me typing that out from scratch. Now I'm clicking the button, but of course nothing is happening, so let's work on that next. Now let's add the opacity modifier, and we're gonna use the is visible property to show or hide the image based on its value. Using a ternary operator here to toggle between 1 and 0 if true or false. Let's do that. Now one thing you can see here is that I'm hiding and showing the image without an actual animation. So let's work on that next. But before that, let me actually print that so you can see the value changing when clicking the button. And we can see that in the console. Let's add the animation modifier, and this will have an is in out animation with a duration of 1 for now. And the value is going to be the is visible property. Now you can see that clicking on the button, it actually show and hide the image with an animation, slow animation. And of course we can make that, we can change the duration to 5, or let's use a 3 seconds here in this case. So you can see slower the actual animation in progress. And that's it. Let's break it down now. So we have the opacity modifier. This is the key to changes in the visibility of the view. The value we pass, it can range from 1, fully visible, to 0, completely transparent. Here we're using a state variable is visible to control whether the image is fully shown or hidden. We use a state to keep the track of whether the view is visible or not. So every time you tap in the button, it will switch between true or false, showing or hiding the image. The animation modifier is what gives us that smooth transition effect. In this case, we're using the easy out curve, which create a nice and easy effect, both at the beginning and at the end of the animation. The duration is set to 3 seconds, but of course it can be changed to make it faster or slower depending on what you're looking for. And there you have it. It's just a simple but powerful way to animate a view opacity in SwiftUI. This is just the beginning of what you can do with Swift animation, but this is a great foundation. You can apply this concept to almost any view in the app. In the next episode, we're gonna dive into scaling animations, and things are gonna get a little bit more interesting. So make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay up to date with the latest tutorials. I'm excited to help you add dynamic, beautiful animations to your SwiftUI projects. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.